Thank you, Rajan sir, for your address. We now have a formal commencement address by Professor Tim Gosher, OBE, Industry Advisor at the British College. Professor Tim is a private equity executive with a background in renewable energy and technology. He founded the first ever international private equity fund for Nepal, and as the CEO, now targets positive financial returns alongside social and environmental outcomes. Professor Tim is an honorable professor of sustainable business at the University of Nottingham and a guest lecturer at London Business School, where he gained his MBA. He has also worked at top companies in London and New York and has started and sold 2 successful businesses. In 2022, Professor Tim was awarded the OBE by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II for services to British investment and economic development in Nepal. We are very pleased to have him here with us today, so please welcome Professor Tim.
Ladies and gentlemen, and especially graduates, what a strange day. My first meeting this morning was with a devout Buddhist who told me that 10 years ago she was in Dharamsala and an eminent Buddhist likened Queen Elizabeth II to a bodhisattva. She's lived with compassion, tolerance, and peace as underlying values as she did her duty. I want to try to sum up in 3 words what she has achieved, and then as I talk, I want you, especially graduates, to reflect on that sense of duty and what you can achieve with your amazing British degrees. I'm going to read one of the many plaudits that were written by world leaders, and I want someone here to guess who wrote this. Queen Elizabeth II rightfully enjoyed the love and respect of her subjects, as well as authority on the world stage. I ask you to convey the words of sincere sympathy and support to the members of the royal family and all the people of Great Britain. Can anybody guess which world leader wrote that? Prime Minister? No? Sorry? Joe Biden? No. Vladimir Putin. And I believe he meant it. And the 3 words that I sum up what she's achieved, given that that is from the head of Russia, effectively at war with the United Kingdom, Her Majesty the Queen, she defeated hatred. That's what she did by these values, and that's what she did by doing her duty. And you graduates are going out into the world with a British degree. Today you don't just graduate from the British College. Today you become global citizens, and with that comes a sense of duty. You now have the opportunity to stay in Nepal and help industry or public sector. You also have the chance to go abroad. My niece, Arati Gurung, graduated from here last year. She's now doing her MBA at the University of West England in Bristol, and she's absolutely loving it. And she got a partial scholarship because of her study at the British College. But whether you decide to stay here or go away, my advice to you is to have a goal to help this country. And I'll tell you why. Nepal is at the forefront of 2 of the biggest challenges we face in the world today: global inequality and climate change. For global inequality, we often talk about national inequality, and we've seen in the UK and the US national inequality rise. But if you see the statistics on the inequality of the global population of humanity, it's shocking. And that's what we must address. And we can do that. You have the opportunity with your degrees and your knowledge and language skills of Nepal to put those skills back into this country. What is going to reduce inequality? Jobs. If you create a job in Nepal, you keep a family together. You stop people going abroad. You create prosperity where there is no prosperity. That's a far bigger impact than doing that in a developed country. And to me, the key to that, and I know a lot of people, whether it's this morning or this afternoon, graduate with ICT degrees. A lot of Nepal's answer is tech. Nepal will never become a manufacturing powerhouse. It doesn't have the physical infrastructure. But what's the difference between a tech firm in California or Kathmandu? Nothing. And Dolma Impact Fund has proved that. Yesterday, Cloud Factory, one of our investments, a company born in Nepal, acquired a German AI company. It is now one of the biggest leaders in AI data management out of Nepal. It employs over 4,000 people here. Fuse Machines, another leader in artificial intelligence, born in Nepal, writing algorithms for American self-driving car companies, healthcare companies. These companies are an example of what can be achieved, and they spread jobs and prosperity to thousands and thousands of people. The second issue on which Nepal fights is climate change, with the glaciers melting. If you can use your skills to make processes more efficient from an energy perspective or build renewable energy, you won't just, in a Western country, you might replace a gas-fired power station. Here you're replacing burning of firewood in homes. You're giving light for the first time. And that's why at Dolma Impact Fund, we're building 170 megawatts of power. So you have the opportunity to tackle some of the world's biggest problems right here. And that is your duty. Your duty is to live with Her Majesty's values of tolerance, peace, and compassion, and that sense of duty. I would like to congratulate you today, therefore, on becoming graduates from the British College and with your UK degrees, and I'd like to congratulate you on your entry to be global citizens of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Team, for your enlightening commencement speech. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Mahendra Kundel, Executive Director of the British College, to present a token of appreciation to Professor Team on behalf of the entire British College for all the dedicated work he does. May I please request Professor Team to come up on the stage to accept the sincere appreciation.